Welcome back, peoples, to another Geats playthrough for our campaign that we started here. In the last episode, we had just captured these two settlements here, giving us full control of the province of Frisia, which is pretty damn awesome, if I say. So I think all we have to do now is just worry about our economy for a couple turns, and probably start deciding on what we're going to do next. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get rid of these fields. We don't need that there. Probably going to get a... probably a wicker maker there. The meeting hall could be nice for the public order benefits. Don't need two farms in one settlement. Sacred ground is fine. This province is good. Just going to click over here into Scanza. And we could get that smithy that we've been talking about. And the goat herd, I don't know if we want to put that much money into it just at the moment. And plus we don't have the sanitation for it just yet. So I think we're good. I'm just going to hit next turn on that. Oh, one of our generals. Sorry, our prince gained a level here, so I'm going to give him probably some more integrity to his army. And yeah, that's good. Let's see what happens. So it looks like the Franks, they had whoever was their prince after we killed their prince, and their king had gone probably over here, or maybe the king also died in that battle, and they're taken off. But we got peace with them. They gave us cash, so that's all we care. Cash and Vikings. Such a perfect combo. Franks are migratory now, so they're just gonna try and get to wherever they can get to. Dramatic pagan support, perfect. That's actually really nice, but we have to assassinate some person. Have another noble birth to our prince, which is perfect for our family. That's not good. Lots of infant mortalities, what the hell. Be at war with the Langobards. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this right here is the Langobards. Yep. So this might be the next area for us to attack. I'm just going to check out their status here of their friends. So they are friends with the Alamans. Okay, they're right next to them. They also have the Thuringians as allies and the Markomans as allies. So if we pursue this, we could end up taking all three of these and start getting into this province here. Now that's really tempting. That's going to take us in a weird direction we never thought of in the first place. So I'm going to let that sit for a couple turns, see what shapes up, see how our provinces turn out. And if I like what's happening, then yeah, then I'll actually go ahead with that. So here we have the sacred ground, we have that. Might want to just get a artisan there, make some more cash. This jetty here, we don't have the sanitation. I'm gonna wait and break that down and build a well before we start getting that jetty up. Not too sure what we want to do with this. I think we should get the sanitation of this one. Break those down. We could probably get more resource production because we do have timber in our capital. And we should probably start grabbing some trade with people. Who is friendly with us? The Romans like us a lot. And yeah, look at that. We got some trade with the Romans. It's going to bring in some extra cash. The Utes are carving out a huge mini kingdom in southern England. That's not good. Let's try and... No, they don't want to be friends with us. Non-aggression, nope. I guess they're still pretty mad at us. That's okay. The Langobards I'm not going to try because we may end up attacking them. There is also some desolate areas here. We may just want to pop in and take them, but we need lots of cash for that. Let's move our spies out into the areas we're considering. Get the prince into that capital there. And then I think we should be good for this turn. So when settlements get raised, they not only is there a crazy explosive mechanic on the screen, but there's also the fact that the settlement becomes unowned by all factions. So in order for that to become used again, you need to spend half of your army that's attacking it. So half the army becomes settlers, and you have to spend a large sum of money, usually around $8,000 to $12,000. So it's quite a substantial amount. Plus you have to start rebuilding it, so you're gonna need extra money, and you have to be careful because you don't want anyone to take it from you if you do it. But as you can see here, the Alamans have spread a lot. Okay, so I'm thinking we can't let that go. That's too much for them to have. So if we attack the Alamans, we would be at war with the Franks as well, but the Franks we know are too weak to even bother us after we smash them. And then the Langobards and the Markomans. It's a lot. We're gonna have to build up a lot of armies here before we do this. But we will do this. Or the other option is to take Rugion here. They're at war. They're allied with the Thuringians. I think that's a much safer bet. Only 2 settlements we would be going up against and 2 factions rather than 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2 factions. Actually, the Alamans are also at war with the Franks, so we don't want to plunge ourselves into another war with them so quickly. Okay, things to consider. This king here, I'm gonna probably start getting rid of some of these units just so we can start making a little bit more money, because I know we can hire newer and better trained soldiers. So I'm just gonna, for now, I'm just gonna decrease our troop count, get some cash, then bring both these armies back into Skanza and rebuild them with newer and better troops. So let's see here, Flevum, we're gonna get that well that we so desperately want. That takes 2 turns. We could probably start already building a trade jetty there. And we could probably get a bone carver. Makes lots of cash. And we're out of cash right now, so alright. I think we're good on our governors. I'm just going to start putting some of our peoples into positions here. Nope, not him. Hydrek, Judge. Don't want him to do anything. There's a lot of illegitimate children, except for Ring has got a pretty crazy family that's all legitimate. And wow, we actually have a grandson ready to go. That is pretty awesome. So even if our king were to die and Ring were to die, our line of succession would be safe with Hrothgar, however you pronounce that name. He's gonna be the future king, and we're pretty happy about that. Okay, cool. Saxons, God knows what they're doing. I just hope they don't. Well, I don't mind if they start going into the raiding stance in this water province, because we don't have any attachment to it, so we won't actually suffer anything. I just don't know what they think they're doing with such a small army. It's probably just the general. Oh well, they're lost if they try something crazy. Ah, those Britons, I have no idea what they're trying to do. Okay. Telefernum we can probably get. Oh, I think I want the hunter shrine there instead of there, but you know what? Let's get the hunting grounds. Get more resource production, which gives us better trade with our trade partners, which is the Rugians here and the Romans. Let's see, do we have any more trade opportunities with people that like us? The Utes, come on. You know you want to. No. Let's see if we can juice this with a little bit of a payment. Just 300's fine. No. Okay, we're gonna have to just let some time go by so they forget what we did to them. I guess we can go for a clay pit there. Lots of money. Production from those buildings. We should really consider buying one of these. Berserkers, or we could get the wolf coats, or we could get the herdmen. Let's see, they all take 50 food. They all give a bonus of our public order, except for this one. The tavern does not give as much. No, actually it gives the most, sorry, but it gives squalor, which that's what I was thinking. I don't think I want +3 squalor there, since we don't have anything to really go for. Enables the champions. I think I'm gonna go for this one here. Get those herdmen. Although the berserkers are pretty damn cool. And a research rate of +10%. Wow. Wow, okay. So, we are probably gonna go for a great hall, it seems. It would be nice to get the champion, but we will just let that go. We may end up breaking down one of these farm sets here, building another great hall chain, something like that. We can get more of those troops. Okay, definitely next turn we're gonna buy one of those crazy big things to give us more troops. There we go. And he's gonna get that and that. Perfect. Okay. So this province here is very happy now, which is really good to hear. Skanza is not as happy. It's because we don't have any armies there. That's okay. It's our home province. We don't have any issue with that. Saxons look like they're trying to come back. Or actually, it looks like they just left. But I think I saw an army over there for like a glimpse of a second. Not sure if that was just me going crazy, which, come on, I'm crazy. But that might have been an army there. Wow, these guys took this place as well. They have that whole province there of Belgica. That's not good. They just sweeped in and bought those settlements. They must be rolling in the cash to be able to purchase those two so quickly. Oh, they do have gems. I wonder if they're trading with lots of people. That would explain things. Where are they? No, they're only trading with 1 people. I don't know where they're getting all this cash from. Oh well. We're not going to fight them just yet. That's for the future. Okay, we may want to actually put the chieftain's hold here in Teleferdum, and then we can put the Great Hall in our capital of Hreffenholt. So we're going to do that Great Hall for sure, because we know we want to start putting out some crazy good units. Nothing else can be built here. Actually gonna start moving our king back into that settlement so we can start scoping out what kind of units we want to put into our armies. Can't afford that. Just gonna go for that. This army will move into Anglos just so they can get closer but still provide a nice buff to the happiness of this province. And I think we're good. Alright. So there was a Saxon army there. I was not crazy. Franks are trying to take off. Not too happy that Belgica has been swiped by that one faction there. It's not good. I also don't like that the Utes are taking all of England. There's too many large powers in the northwest of Europe at the moment. It's not good. It's gonna be some major battles. They still don't want to. What happens if we say trade agreement? Nope, it's gonna make it even worse. Okay, how about we arrange a marriage? We're gonna get that. Who are they going to? To Gizer. I don't want them to marry Gizer. Not like they would do it anyways, but yeah. Okay. What would it take to get a trade agreement out of them? Or at least a non-aggression pact to start. No, that's too much. Let's say 500. Nope. Okay, forget it. Your loss. No, we want to get that chieftain sold. So in, what was it, 4? So in 5 turns, we will be able to start producing some crazy good units. King's army, I'm just going to move in here. I'm so happy that we chose the Geats. We can just move through the snow without any issue. No, we won't be able to see what kind of units we can get because I forgot to take ourselves out of the marched stance. But we can get the prince up there. See what he does. What he can build. Okay, so we do have some spears, light spears, medium spears. Okay, we're gonna have to stick with the Nordic levy for now. Nordic brigade. So it looks like we don't have actually as much of a variety as I was hoping. But with those new buildings there and those new units available, we will have a considerable amount of troops choice now. Okay, what does this do? Thrall spearmen, replace thrall spears. Oh, that's a good one. So many technologies, not enough time. Okay, we're almost done this chain. We might as well just get the sanitation. Okay. That province is not looking too strong. Very good opportunity for us to attack it. Oh, there's so many desolate, desolate settlements here. It's like some faction just swept across the land and burned everything. Was it the Huns? No, I'm asking you guys, do you think it's the Huns? More than likely it was, but you never know. Romans are there still holding on as much as they can. Is this, Enclosed fields. Enclosed fields doesn't really do much for us. If we were to buy the livestock herd, we could get Viking raiders. We may want to change our enclosed fields here. Change that into a livestock herd. Yeah, that's looking good. Skirmishers. This chain doesn't really do too much for us. I'm happy with changing that up. Take our king into encamped stand. Same with this one. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know what to do yet. I'm gonna just leave it for now. Get some more hunting lodge there. The well, definitely buff up that well. So everywhere there is happy and sanitation. Same thing with here. And now, once again, we will try and get the Utes to like us. Wow, they're not liking it. I don't know why now they don't want to. Uh-oh. The Utes also took this settlement here. Wow, they're becoming ridiculously powerful. These guys are powerful. They're powerful. Looks like we're gonna have to go for here. It's the only area that's got single province factions. The Varanians are gonna... Oh, the Varanians are no longer allied with what was it? The Markomans or the... What are these guys called? Something. These guys, I don't know what they're called, but Thuringians. They're gonna be... They're not allied with them anymore. So they have no allies. The Franks, they technically are friends with the Franks, but the Franks are the Franks. Come on. We crushed them once. We could crush them again. I don't even think they would come and help them, to be honest. They may join the war, but I don't think they would come and actually fight. So, in that happy note, we may actually just want to start purchasing some units. If we can build a couple armies here and take this right now, that's pretty awesome. So, yeah, we're gonna just end that turn. See what happens. The Visigoths, that's a cool team. I definitely want to do them in a playthrough. If you guys want to see a Visigoth campaign, probably I would do it on hard or something like that. Let me know and I'll start making those videos for you if you want. The Huns, they're taking a long time for their turn. The Visigoths are pretty cool. They got some nice bonuses and their troop types are pretty awesome as well. Those Thracian berserkers or swordsmen, whatever they're called, they're pretty powerful. Come on, Huns. It's taking you so long. You can't be killing that many settlements around the world. In my Utes campaign, just for my own fun, I was playing the Utes, capturing so much stuff. The Western Roman Empire died really quickly. Within 20 years, they were dead. They just couldn't stand up to all the barbarian hordes and the Huns just destroying all their lands. The Eastern Roman Empire was holding on for a bit longer. Okay. Here we go. Now that we got some more troops here, we can get some more troops over here. Yeah, something like that. I think that's will be good. Still need 2 more turns. In 2 turns, we will probably have Rugion. Alright, let's jump ahead. Saxons are continuing their escape from Northern Europe. Another faction I would like to play would be the Sassanids. They have some pretty damn crazy bonuses. Their ability to generate sanitation by capturing province capitals is insane. You don't have to put as much civil research or construction into keeping your sanitation down. They just naturally have that sanitation. Okay, let's start moving these guys in. We will get them towards the border, and then we will attack them during the winter, which is exactly what we want from our Geats.
Ready for further orders.
there anything else we can purchase to help buff?
Death in battle, there is no finer ending.
And then we can probably just get a unit here like that. That's good. Okay, next turn we will attack. Did not know that they had a third army there.
Yes.
Let's get our spy in there. I want to keep this one here just to observe what's going on in here. Yeah, wow. The Utes are going crazy. Okay. Hopefully one of those armies moves away slightly, allowing us to attack it with relative ease. Usually the problem with attacking one settlement factions is that because they can't really go anywhere, all their armies are stacked onto their settlement, and they usually put their tax rate very high so they can generate lots of armies, and then they just keep the armies right on their province to keep the happiness okay. Can this guy reinforce is the question. I don't know, he looks like he's slightly out of range. I don't know if that counts as him being in range. No, yeah, I think he's gonna be a part of it. Ah, damn, that's too bad.
Messing with the enemy.
Actually, no. Okay, that's fine. Success, alright. Okay. Okay, we got that Great Hall. Okay. Alright, we're gonna actually head back and pick those up. Just because we're gonna need the best of the best to try and take that, because they have too many armies there. Unless we built a third army on our own. Which actually, we are making a considerable amount of money. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so first off, let's see the new troop types we have. So yeah, now we have those Norse Berserkers. Those are insanely powerful. The only thing is they just don't have enough armor, so you just gotta protect them. But when they charge, wow, they rip apart their opponents. And in the next turn, we're gonna have our Herdmen. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of these skirmishers. Tend not to like skirmishers too much. Only gonna keep one onager. And we will have 4 more troops. I'm gonna get rid of these guys as well. Okay, so let's get a couple berserkers, and then we will pick up 4 herdmen. Yeah, that sounds good. This army, we're gonna try and replicate it as much as we can. I do like to keep my armies pretty similar to each other, just because if I'm using one, I can expect it to do the same thing as another one.
Ready for battle. Fight with
I'm gonna
us.
get some more spearmen there. Oh, technically he's not in. He's not in Skanza.
On the move, lads.
There we go. Now he's in Skanza.
We need good fighters.
Get those spearmen. Okay. And then we will build. Actually, what's his name? Let's find out his name. Let's get that prince there, Harathor. We're gonna raise an army with him. Oh, he's not available to us. I think because he's not in the right age group. Okay, that's okay. We want to keep him for a future. What's it called? Province governor. Powermonger, I hate. I don't want anyone with Powermonger in because they just ramp up too much influence. This guy here, fighter is not bad. This guy's got a lot of stuff here. Oh, it's right. He was one of our old. He was one of our old generals. He would be good for another governor, though, so I'm not gonna take him. Torger. Let's see where Torger is. I think he's one of these guys. Yeah. Okay, let's get him. Let's raise an army, and we will start. Well, no, we're gonna have to wait because those other guys are producing. Okay, that's good for that. I'm thinking that we'll probably end the video here. Next time we will start producing these armies, and then once we have all three, we will smash this settlement once and for all. And so, yeah, thanks for watching again. If you guys have any preference for a new Let's Play series, just let me know. Some of the options that I'm considering myself are the Visigoths or the Sassanid Empire. But if you guys have your own suggestions, please leave a comment and I will do that instead. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.